Good afternoon, Dave Puckett again, founder, chief AI officer of Cognitive Resolution Solutions, the parent company. We do consulting, we do software and system design, we host solutions, we offer consumer end products, and we build dispute systems for customers. Today I'm here to speak to you primarily about avoidcourt.com and our soon to be released revision, our familyresolve.com, today called ourfamilysettled.com, if you'd like to see where we've been and where we're going. Really speak to you about a phase of conflict that's not well served by the legal industry in our opinion. It's often referred to as post-divorce conflict. Around, in most states, it's called the family plan. This is the document that you sign in the divorce decree that focuses on what you've agreed to related to children, custody, percentage, primary custodial parent if there is a situation where one parent has primary, child support, alimony, which is more on the divorce side than you'd see in the parenting plan, but it often gets called into court because there's a real confusion, usually amongst the consumer or the parties to the divorce in this case. What is the difference between alimony, which is intended for the wife, and child support that's fully intended and by law to be directed at the care of the children, although it's often kind of misused and used to support a lifestyle extension or new lifestyle of the parent with maybe primary custodial parenting. So all of this is ripe for conflict because it's not uncommon. Unfortunately, sometimes you get married and divorced before children, or not. Maybe in some cases you never even get married and there's a parenting plan. But this is primarily for people who've married, have children as a result of that marriage, and governance of the care of the children through the duration until they reach age of adulthood. Again, known as a family plan. Lawyers are kind of set up in a divorce to take retainers. Often there's a lot of confusion. I'm not pointing at any one lawyer or lawyers in general as saying it's a universal problem, but it's an unknown. I kind of give the analogy, it's kind of like riding in a cab before Uber. You landed in a city that you weren't familiar with. You waited in line at the airport and you got the next available cab. If you didn't have cash or you didn't know how much cash you needed and you want to use your credit card, especially in the olden days, some cabs took credit cards, some didn't. How did you institute the transaction? Putting the card across the back seat to the driver. He or she could then, shave your number, take a picture of your number, maybe use it for Amazon purchases. Uber took the mystery out of it. You didn't have to worry if they were going to go the most direct way or the indirect way because you knew how much it was going to cost before you got in. You don't have that privilege in a divorce. And in the spirit of that, when the divorce is final, it's not usually a year or two or more before you're looking to revise that parental plan. Could be changes in salary and income, loss of a job even. Could be changes in needs of kids' education, changes in needs around health care, changes in needs around care responsibility, daycares, sometimes families help out, and divorce challenges that. So this ability to resolve conflicts without going back to court. The judge doesn't want to really see you back in court. No disrespect to the judges, it's just saying they're there if needed. But judges like for the two parties in the divorce to act like adults. Hopefully after the divorce is final and you have these governance documents and you're only around the parameters of that document, unless some new unforeseen circumstances have entered. They don't really like to see you. And lawyers don't even know how to charge for it. And the last thing you want to do is, well, I'll take it $400 an hour till we get it resolved. It's probably not a cost-effective way. We have a solution. We offer a service geared at resolving the conflict between two divorced parents and just modifying that agreement, simply them filing it. It doesn't need to evolve into a lawsuit or court or lawyers. We think for the most part, and we've talked to a lot of lawyers, it's not a market they really go after because the economic models of their practice. That, not to say if you have a great relationship with your divorce attorney, they have familiarity, it's that they might be available. But we see our services as a modern way to resolve post-divorce issues. Thanks for your consideration. Try us. If it doesn't work, we have a satisfaction guarantee. We say our mantra, motto, a voice you deserve at a price you can afford. But the voice isn't your Perry Mason versus their Matlock. The voice is the AI, the technology, and allowing electronic negotiation to go forward without confrontation or minimize the confrontations. Thanks for your consideration. We look forward to serving you.